Today, I'm going to be fixing 4 of the worst slimes that you guys have sent us to Peachybbies and taking them from these strange, sad slimes into perfect Peachybbies masterpieces. I'm going to start off with this little package from Ivana. Let's read what she sent us. This is a private note, so I'm going to need a minute to read this on my own, and then we'll get back to the slime. Thank you so much, Ivana, for your note. Let's see what's going on with these slimes. Hello, Peachybbies team. I have made 2 different slimes for you. The first one is Cotton Candy Swirl. Cotton Candy Swirl. The second one is Lavender Gold. Such a good idea for a slime. Hope you like the slimes. Love, Ivana. Oh, thank you so much, Ivana. That is such a sweet note. We really appreciate every single note that you guys send us. Let's get into these slimes. We have Cotton Candy Swirl and Lavender Gold. The first problem I'm running into right now, these 2 slimes look very similar. I'm gonna change the color of one of them. The texture on this one seems okay. It might be a little bit underactivated, but the texture is also very similar to this one. So I wanna change the texture of one of them. I think I'm gonna go with the cotton candy one. Ivana definitely put a lot of effort into these. I'm just gonna add some character to them. So I have here this container of cloud slime. If I add just a little bit of cloud slime into this, I'm also gonna change the color a bit. I think I'm gonna add purple. And this is really weird. It's turning kind of deactivated now that I'm adding the cloud to it. Thankfully, I have this teacup full of activator, which is not a very smart way to handle the activator because now it looks like it's edible, which is absolutely not. Nothing about slime is ever edible. Do not ever eat anything related to slime. To have it deactivate while adding activated slime, how strange. I wonder what that chemical reaction is. This is definitely feeling a lot more cotton candy-like. Super duper fluffy, look at that. Whoa, so much air in there, I love that. Let's get started coloring it. Stereotypical cotton candy, probably blue and pink. I think I'm actually gonna retract what I said about the purple. I'll use the purple for the other slime. Let's do half blue, half pink red. I'm gonna add a little bit to the table. This is my new technique because I always add too much red dye. You guys know that. I'm taking a little bit of slime, tiny bit of red. Let's see how that mixes. I think that looks pretty great. Time to move on to the blue. That's so interesting. This is what the texture felt like before I added the dye. Super stretchy, super fluffy. This is what it feels like now that I added the dye. I only added a tiny bit of dye. What have I done? I've worked here for almost a year and I learn new things about slime every day. Okay, I'm just gonna add this blue directly to it because I do want this to be very blue. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that blue coming out. And now it is all of a sudden hard to stretch. What? This is what is so cool about slime because it's like a science experiment every time you make it and play with it because it's always reacting weirdly and doing stuff you wouldn't expect. So if your parents ask, slime is science and it's also art. It's like 2 different school subjects in one. Okay, that's not bad. Now that we have our 2 colors ready, it is time to make that swirl that is in the title of the slime. So I'm gonna do our classic Peachybbies swirl where I line up the 2 colors, roll them together in a little log, and then start moving my hands in opposite directions. Whoosh it together, stick it on in there. Look at how perfect that looks. It looks so good. It doesn't even need a label. You can already tell that's cotton candy. But because Ivana went through the effort to make this beautiful label for us, I'm gonna add it on here so this can be an authentic Ivana original. Now that we have the slime perfected, I think the only thing that I need to go grab is some charms and sprinkles. I'm back from my exhausting trip to Charmville and I have this cute, adorable sprinkle mix that I made. I have blue hearts, big pink hearts, and I added some yellow hearts and some little white circles. And then I picked out 3 charms for this slime. Look at it. Now that this one is done, it is time for number 2 of Ivana's slimes. This is Lavender Gold. There's not a whole lot of slime here. So I'm gonna separate it into 2 chunks again. Before I mix this one all together, there was sort of like a gold swirl going through it. So I wanna take a little section of this, set it off to the side. I'm gonna dye it a yellowy gold color, and then this is gonna be the purple, and I'm gonna swirl it together. But for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and add my clear slime to it. So I'm gonna add all of Ivana's slime to this clear slime. I love mixing other slimes with clear slimes. I just think it looks so cool. It gives it like this film of clear slime on the outside. The same thing is sort of happening that happened to the last slime. Something about the original slime here doesn't react well with the gel or something because it's like kind of rubbery now. It's definitely still a good slime. I wonder what causes that. All right, now that we have our purple done, time to work on this little tiny bit of yellow. I want the yellow bit to be very small. So I'm literally only gonna use this, I think. On its own, mustard. We can't do lavender mustard. We need to make lavender gold. And that's why I have gold glitter. The color is really not that far off. It's just missing something. Yeah, that honestly made a huge difference. Now it is time to swirl this, stretch out a nice long string of the gold. I want it to just be like a little line. This looks like Lumpy Space Princess.
No, Jessica, don't cheat on Tony with me.
Let's add in this label that she made. I'm not sure what tape she used for this, but it is really high quality and works super well for labels. So great job on that one. All right, let me go grab my charms and sprinkles really quickly, and then we're gonna wrap this all together. I got a bunch of different colors of stars. It's definitely very much arcade vibes. I also really quickly wanna add some of this gold glitter back on top. And now for the charms. I wanted to sort of give this slime a little bit of a story, so I picked out this lavender flower. Maybe instead of lavender gold, this is like the forest named Lavender Gold, where the lavender creatures and the gold creatures live together. So I grabbed our very famous lavender axolotl, our lavender llama, and introducing for the first time ever our adorable squirrel charm. He's so cute and he's kind of gold colored. And that is the slime. I think that is one of the cutest slimes I've ever put together. Thank you so much, Ivana, for sending in these two slimes. I loved fixing them and I hope you enjoyed what I decided to do with them. If you have any more slime ideas or any more slimes you want me to fix, make sure to send them my way. But before we get into the rest of the beautiful slimes I'm going to fix, this video was brought to you by Peachybbies.com. This here is a slime that I've actually never played with. This is blueberry milk tea. This is one of our mini DIY kits where you get to assemble your own little milk tea cup, and it even comes with its own little baggie of sprinkles and charms that you get to put together all on your own. It's like making your own little Peachy Baby slime. Add the straw and your charm and you have your perfectly assembled Peachy Baby slime. This is so cute. If you want one, they are available at peachybbies.com. We restock every single Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So set your alarms if you would like to get your own. All right, it's time to get back into our video. Our next package that we're going to be fixing is from Kayla and Kate. Hi, this is KC Slimes. The K stands for Kayla and the C stands for Kate. That's so cute. We're huge fans and we love your slimes. We made you a slime that's called Blueberry Crunch. Blueberry Crunch. I love that slime idea. We're hoping to one day be like y'all. Okay, so this is Blueberry Crunch. It is a foam slime. Let's see what else is in this package before we just jump into it. I love seeing all the creativity that you guys put into the packages that you send us. Even if your package does not get opened on camera, we do look at all of them and we appreciate everything that you guys send us. It looks like they left a little note for us saying that it's supposed to spell KC and Peachy Babies. Look at how cute it is. They put in the effort to make this for us. We appreciate that so much. This is so beautiful and I can't wait to set it up somewhere very special in the warehouse. All right, let's get into the slime now. Typically, when you send a foam slime, like if you guys were to buy a foam slime from us and it shows up, all of the foam will be on top like this because the foam will float on top of the slime. So we need to kind of dig down in here to see how the slime is doing. It looks like it is very underactivated and it's time for activator teacup. Add a little bit. Foam can be kind of hard to work with if I'm being honest. Oh, it looks like it's in pretty rough shape right now. That's probably because it is currently summertime for us and it is very hot outside. But that's not a problem. Even if your slime looks like this at some point, don't worry, this is fixable. All you need is a little bit of activator and some patience. It looks like the ratio of foam to slime here is a little bit off. So I have some thick and glossy slime that I want to add to this because if you add too much of the foam beads to a slime and not enough of the actual slime, it's gonna create some problems because we need enough slime for all of the foam to stick to. You see how they're all like kind of flying out here? That is not what we're going for. We want this to be a fully incorporated, well-rounded slime. And then I'm gonna try to add all the rest of this foam to this bit. Here we have it, a beautiful foam slime. Now that we have this very light blue color, I would like to get it slightly darker. So I have my trusty blue gel dye out again. I really like that color. I think that turned out perfectly. Let's add it into our little container. This is such a cute slime. The only thing left to do is to go grab those charms and sprinkles once again. I will be right back. I am super happy with the sprinkle mix that I picked out. I got white and blue crumbs, and I also added these cute little iridescent clouds in there. And then of course I had to grab some blueberries because this slime deserves some actual blueberries. I think I'll add 3 of those. And in my opinion, every good slime has a little animal mascot. So I grabbed our blue llama. llama, our second llama of the day. And there we go. Here is our finished blueberry crunch slime. This is such a good slime idea. I love it. Thank you so much to Kayla and Kate, as well as those beautiful clay sculptures that you sent. I really appreciate it. I loved remaking this slime. Let's move on to the next one. This next package is from Allison, so let's see what we have in here. Dear Peachybbies, I tried making a clear slime, but it ended up being too sticky. I was wondering if you could fix this one in your videos. I am a huge fan and always ask for your slimes for my birthday and holidays. You guys rock. I like that she gave us a note saying what exactly her problem is with her slime. Thank you so much, Allison. So let's check out what the actual slime is like. We have a goodie bag, and here's the slime. Doesn't even really look like a slime if I'm being honest. Oh boy. How many bags? I think I'm gonna have to put on gloves for this one. This is plastic bag in plastic bag in plastic bag of slime. Oh my God. I will be honest, I don't know if this counts as slime. I think you may have just sent us a bag of glue. I assume that was not your intention though. I think that was probably because of the heat. Totally understand that. Not your fault, Allison. We totally appreciate you sending this in. Regardless of the state that it's in, we're gonna help you. This is one of the most challenging cases I've seen so far. I'm gonna believe in it and I'm gonna try to fix it. We're just gonna dunk this whole thing in a bit of activator. So I don't want you guys to think that your slimes are ever too far gone for me to fix, okay? There is never been a point where a slime was too bad for me to tackle. I will say, congratulations, Allison, on having the weirdest one we've seen yet, but there's nothing wrong with that. So this is what we have salvaged from those bags, but in order to fill up an entire Peachybbies container, we're definitely gonna need more slime. She said this was a clear slime that she tried to make, but it ended up too sticky. So we're gonna add in our trusty old Peachybbies clear slime. We grab a little container here. That is an interesting look. It looks like if I mix this all together, it should actually be totally fine. Because Allison didn't give us a vibe for this slime, I'll probably go with strawberry jam. So this texture is looking pretty good, but I do want to add a bit more of a red color to it because I want it to be sort of over the top, cartoony, getting pretty crunchy. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually add the rest of my clear slime into this. Nice little dollop on there. To me, this definitely looks like strawberry jelly. It looks a little bit like a brain, but I think with the rest of the things that I'm going to add, it will come out very nice. Let's go grab those sprinkles and charms. I picked out a very strawberry themed sprinkle mix with white crumbs in there and some of these light pink circles just to kind of mix it up, and then some tiny little squishy strawberries. And I want this slime to have a bit more of a touch from Allison's mind, so I'm gonna add in this little pineapple that she sent us as a charm. It is a ring, but if you squish it down in there, it looks like a charm. And this backpack. Does it go with the theme? No, but this is an Allison slime. Thank you so much to Allison for sending in this slime. It was so much fun to fix. In distress when we found it, absolutely, but look at how we've saved the day. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much to everyone who has ever sent us a package. We love fixing your slimes and we love reading your letters. If you want me to do another one of these or you want to send me a slime, let's get this video to 4,000 likes, and if we hit that, I will do another one of these. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week.